Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to the Darkside Detective, Season 2. A friend of Dooley's has shown up looking for him from the dark side, and we need to save the town from his searching. So let's continue looking around the school. Let's see, the science room. We've got a window here, a desk. Let's check out the whiteboard. Are these the same equations we see all over the city? Surely somebody should have cracked them by now. That's the thing about science, Detective. It's not an exact science. What? How many years do you reckon this was a extinguisher before it retired? Science was my favorite. Alchemy, astrology, phrenology, all that good stuff. Science bench. A lot of dangerous-looking chemicals here. We should consume them to protect others. Or we can just take them for now? Assorted chemicals. Oh, goody! A grab hand of chemicals. Nothing can go wrong carrying this around. I think I'm starting to see double. A locked cabinet, probably full of Bunsen's and beakers. And Ralph the animal and Kermit, and I can... and Ralph an animal and Kermit, and I can tell from your blank expression I've misread things. That's not an A-grade solution. Poster. The elements, broken down by atomic number, heft of flow, and severity of cramps. What a perfectly shaped desk. The monster seems to be searching the city. We need to lure it here and fast. I hope everyone in the city is okay. Okay, so... doesn't look like there's anything else to do there. Can't go this way. Can't go in there. Alright, so we're trying to find a handle. Can I take the handle off this door? No. Time we put on the MC Escher play, we had a lot of old doors. Wonder if any of them are still backstage behind the gym. Yeah, so I need to find some way behind the gym. But I didn't see a way. I mean, this is behind the gym. This feels like it would be behind the gym, but I didn't see any handles in there. Oh, to stage. There we go. Hey, buddy, we're playing here. Sod off. Well, that's the case wrapped up, Detective. We don't have the power to remove this lot. Power. Ah, okay. So we needed to shut off the power. And that was in the staff room. We killed the power to the stage, and that should be the end of the band. I know they weren't great, Detective, but driving them off stage seems a little harsh. Dooley, we need to get backstage and can't while they're playing. Whatever you got to tell yourself, Detective. I think we've caused enough destruction here. I mean, have we, though? Destruction is just so much fun. Also, I'm actually kind of disappointed that the music's not playing now. I feel bad ruining the entertainment, but needs must. Also, I think their lyrics were driving that man in the corner insane. Synth player. Thank Fluck that's over. Fluck? Yeah, cutting out the curse words. Oh, 'cause of the baby? No, I accidentally turned our dog into a frog. She chews less stuff now, though, so I don't want to risk undoing it. Probably for the best we stopped. Now that I'm getting on in years, I don't have the sand stat to sing too many of the songs that should not be sung. My arms are killing me. We only played 3 songs. Dude, I'm 46 now. I only have the energy for 3 songs. It's getting a little too real there. Let's nip up now that the stage is free. It's like peering behind the curtain in Oz. Except these curtains are broken and don't open. Microphone. If we took this, we could save the world from just a tiny fraction of his singing. Great idea. I was gonna say we could start a band, but sure. Received item, a microphone. That microphone is so small, it's almost a nanophone. God, I'm tired. Think I can have a go? I didn't know you could play the drums. Where did you hear that? The ropes that would open the curtains if they weren't, as was mentioned, broken. Ceremony curtains in the school's color, mold green. Prop doors. Some prop doors for actors to walk in and out of scenes through. They have hinges despite never having been attached to a frame. Some kid always had to swing them open and closed, and make creaking noises as they did so. Prop box. A box of theater props and fake food from fake food to skulls, to actively crying masks to clay children whose eyes follow you to a full-sized, actually alive horse. Oh, and, door handles. How handy. Huh? Handles. Handy. See? I don't get it. Give up. Oh, I see. Give up. Up because you can lift a handle up to open the door. Pretty clever, detective. Doorknob. A handle and spindle for a standard door. I'm not so sure that putting a handle on these prop doors will make them open to anywhere. Well, you never know, now do you? Stack of tape. A stack of various stage tapes could prove useful. I doubt a pile of tape could prove anything, detective. How would they gather evidence? By sticking to it? Contaminated. Some rolls of duct tape. Sure, here they're called props. Anywhere else, it'd be junk. Not wrong. Okay, you're saying the same thing. Alright, to the field we go. We should be able to get the door open with this. Alright, the control room. This is good. Yeah, real good. We should unlock the other door into this place. Of course, being able to get back in will help, will help with what comes next. We sure could enact a plan from here. One hell of a plan. You'd use all this audio-visual stuff to do it. Oh, obviously, every last piece of it. Do you know how to use this stuff? I can't even name most of it. We might need to find some experts. There's a scoreboard. Remember when this broke, so Coach just glued a 0 up there for our score, and we still ended up with a higher result than normal? The camera bank. This is what gets projected onto the big screen. What a view. Okay, we can figure this out. We need to find a few things. We'll need a microphone for out on the mound. We'll need cables to run from the mic back to the desk here. I once had to use the cables from the upstairs AV room to tie down a hog that got loose in school. Why was there a loose hog in the school? Well, we were stealing a mask. You know what? I can't recall. We're going to need a crew to operate the cameras in this desk. Where are we going to find a bunch of people who can work gear like this? I know of at least one. audio connections, pretty much as the hotspot label says, a place for connecting audio cables. Is this how Betty would have turned out if she went into media instead of the sciences? Maybe. Alright. The Queen doesn't want to flunk out of this case. Let's get this set up here. We need some more audio cables. I hope this works. Me too. It'd be embarrassing for that singer if their backup mic was bust. I meant the plan. Oh, yeah, me too. Alright, so we need a cable. Okay, nothing that we can talk to you about. Nothing that we can talk to you about. Marv, you're a media kind of guy. I need some help. Need me to man a camera while you project an image of your friend here onto the big screen, all to lure a giant monster away from the city? How did you know? You know, you've got the look. The luring a monster away from the city look. It's in the eyes. I'll meet you out on the field. Now, who else was in AV Club? We can go into the AV room. Image enlarger. An enlarger used to check film negatives. Can it enlarge other images? Like, can I turn this dollar bill into a $100 William? No, I don't think that works. A plastic tray about the size of a box of cereal. I wasn't listening, but what did you say about a box of cereal? There's an old radio. An old radio. I wonder what decade it's tuned to. Oh, AV stands for audio-visual. That makes way more sense. Then, airborne virus. Why would there be a room for that? I don't know, but I was hardly going to go in to investigate. Only one of us does stuff like that, and it ain't this guy. It's you is what I'm saying. It's 9 p.m. The perfect time to rock out with your clock out. A low-hanging and entirely exposed light bulb. Various cables for camcorders, microphones, and even some SCART. Cutting-edge stuff. Do you think the readers will remember SCART cables? Hell, even camcorders are a reach. One of these should come in handy. Received audio cable. A premium audio cable. Noise snakes, I call them. It's Marv, Fern, and no way, McKing was in the AV Club? Who? McKing, our mortal enemy. Old Dooley here doesn't have enemies. Whoever this McKing fellow is, that's your beef. Stack of TVs. Why would anyone need so many old TV screens? Don't think, just buy. What kind of slogan is that? I agree, but also where's their nearest retailer? I think it's chewing on the haunted house. I hope Raxa and Bassam are okay. It's a tape recorder. I loved this thing. It was a perfect bit of spy gear. You know what? It was tapes like this that took Nixon down. Took him down to where? I don't remember a Nixon going here. But then again, I don't not remember, so mathematically he must have. Right. Alright, so Fern. Fern, long time no see. I never knew you were in the AV Club with McKing. Don't remind me. Pretty sure he thought AV meant all viable options. Gross. Hey, so the city is under attack from a giant monster thing. Oh man, this is why I came back from Tokyo. Work from home defense bunker days were getting all too common. Okay, not the response I was expecting. Look, I need help luring it away from the city. The word luring there suggests you're bringing it nearer to here, where we are, where I am, where I keep my organs. That is sadly the plan. You in? Sure, if this reunion blows anyway. Cool. Meet me at the sports field. See you there. I gotta ask King for his help. There's a mannequin here. Looking good, mannequin. Correction fluid. A small tub, jar, receptacle of white correction fluid with a tiny white brush. Could come in handy to help clean up any errors the writer leaves in. Season 1 sure had a lot of those. Markers. A load of black markers with different colors painted on the ends, and the slogan Colors in the Imagination printed along the side. They put an apostrophe for a plural. It's terrible. Do these brushes look like the old art teachers? Smart money-saving scheme. Red paint. A tube of red paint. You never know when you need to mark off a plague door. It's so true. It is so true. There's a painting. I'm not sure what this is meant to be. That's how you know it's good art. One good unit of art. Look at those cheekbones. Can skeletons be models? Whatever pose they were trying to paint, they blew it. What are those round things on the skull? Is this guy still at large? It's titled Colors in a Bowl. Man in pants. Man running from man in pants. Paper. Yes. Received item, a stack of paper. High quality paper stolen from the mouths of hungry aspiring artists. Aspiring artists should get used to being hungry. That sounds like the writer leaking in there a little too much personal bitterness there. It's filled with the paintings that didn't make it onto the wall. It's just a bin in disguise. Oh my. But we didn't take anything? Oh, it's terrible. Some saucy red paint. A small tub of a white fluid with an adapter brush for fine application. Never used this stuff myself. I just don't make mistakes. That's good to know there, Dooley. It's good to know. I'm good to go? I'm good to go home, if that's what you mean. Let's run this back to the control room. You ready up there? You kidding? I've been practicing for this day since we were actually in high school. This actual day, monster and all. That is very odd. Pretty much as the hotspot label says, a place for connecting audio cables. Alright, McKing. Look, McKing, you're the last person I want to come to for help. Then you must not like getting good help. You're an idiot is what I'm saying. Good one. Now, the city is in trouble. A gigantic thing is smashing the place, and I need help to get it here. Your help. A gigantic thing? Maybe you should be the one under the bleachers smoking whatever cooking herbs you could find in the kitchen before you left home this evening. Okay, I'm pretty bored. What kind of help? I need your AV skills. I'm listening. I need you to control the stadium cameras and audio. We're putting on a show. I may not like you, McQueen, but I swore an oath. The service oath. I know, I swore it too. What? Not that junk. What kind of cop cares about that? I swore an oath to never leave any cables unplugged, any event unrecorded, or any request for help setting up the VCR unanswered. I'll see you dorks in the control room. Service oath. Good one. That's all of them. I can head to the control room now. This brings me back. How'd you go from being an AV kid to being a detective? I wanted to play a cop on TV, but I figured this was less work. Oh my. I hope this works. Me too. I'd be embarrassed for that singer if their backup mic was bust. I meant the plan. Oh yeah, me too. Okay, let's get to the control room, and get this production up and running. Oh. Alright, well, we still need to do something in here, obviously. But that's going to have to wait until next time. Maybe we'll also be able to stuff McKing in a bag. After we lure the creature here, of course. But that will all be next time. See you then, everyone.